Hi, garden rebels. Let's talk watering, shall we? Because I think if you get watering down this season, this year, I think you'll see an amazing change in your garden. Matter of fact, if you're a non-gardener and you say, gosh, I can't grow anything, I can tell you, if you can get watering down, you are 90% the way home. So let's talk about watering, shall we? And let's go over all the little minute details of watering this week, shall we? Because you often hear, okay, water every day or water often, and no one really says, what does watering mean? And that's why I'm going to tackle that. But first, watering is really kind of a garden habit, shall I say. So if you get in the habit, because it's all about consistency, and thus I want to talk about something like this, the equipment. Because if you make it easy, it's something that you'll end up doing more often, right? So let's go over that particular types of equipment. Now, since you have to water every day, I use a Dramm watering hose. It's not a kinkless watering hose. It does kink, but it's a pure rubber hose, and that makes it really easy to roll up, easy to put away, and easy to get around the corners. And it's also easy to handle. So it has great connections too, by the way. So Dramm, you did a good job on that. You don't always do a good job, but we'll go into that. Now, notice too that I don't have a watering wand, but this part is really important to me because it's the valve. It's the watering valve. And putting on a great watering valve saves a lot. Now, you'll find that if you buy a watering wand, they'll put on this cheap, junky. If you take care of your equipment, sure, you can use a plastic valve. You gently set it down after watering, and gently take it up, and then turn the valve ever so gently. But most folks, well, should I say, I'm certainly not like that. I drop the hose, I step on things, roll over, and this tends to break a bit. So, and then what you don't want to do is just, you have to turn, anyway, don't get me started. I use a brass watering valve, and it handles that abuse much better. Now, notice the head on here too. Normally, you'll find plastic heads. As a matter of fact, you probably won't be able to find aluminum heads. Matter of fact, in Portland Metro, well, you might find it around, but you know where you can get an aluminum head, right? This is what you normally find, and the reason why I'm not too keen on this is let's just get right into it. Is that what happens is you drop your watering wand and it'll land on the ground, and it's just what happens. But look at that. Now this is a 400 hole watering head, right? And it's a great number, by the way. The 1,000 is a little bit too much, and it's a little bit too hard of a spray. The 400 gives you just the right amount. But you notice all the dents and kinks and the nicks in here. This is what happens when you drop it. And as time goes on, you'll break this plastic head. And so it'll cause this it'll start drooling when you water. So when you're watering up a head, it starts to drool, and it goes right down your arm, and anyway, gives you a nice good chill, which sometimes you don't appreciate. So get the aluminum head and you don't have that problem. Okay? So get the right equipment. This is just very simple. Get the right hose, the right valve, and a good head on there, and you'll be set. You'll have all the equipment you need for great, amazing gardening. Guys, that's the show for the day. Always live your passion.